Good morning and happy Monday. Hope everybody's having a great weekend. First and foremost, just know that you are loved, you matter, you are not an accident, and God above loves you. John 3:16, that for God so loved the world that he gave his one and only begotten Son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. And if that doesn't show how much he loves you, then I don't know what will, because to God is omnipresent, which means he's in the future, the past, and the present all at the same time. He knows the future. He knows what we were going to do long before we were even a thought. He knew we would sin. He knew we'd rebel. For him to say, still give us a way to spend eternity with him. For him still to look at us and say, I have great plans for you if you just come to me and trust me, is just beyond amazing. Now, with that being said, the second most important thing is go Dodgers. Congrats on making it to the World Series, second year in a row. And just to kind of intermingle these videos, I hear a lot of people saying they're buying the World Championship. There's no common sense in that statement. Well, I do agree that is an insane amount of money. But, I mean, that's their money, so that's how you're going to spend it, you do you. But with that being said, you can spend all the money you want for whatever player you feel is worth that amount of money. But that doesn't dictate, if they're going to have a great season, how they're going to perform. That, it's not going to tell you any injuries, upcoming, whether the upcoming year is a good year or a bad year. So really all you're doing is you're gambling on a particular person that you are hoping is going to have a great year. Now, the only way you can buy a championship is if you're paying off the refs and the league. That, at that point, would be buying a championship. So when I hear people say they're buying a championship, that it's music to my ears. It makes me laugh every time. It is great. So whether the Dodgers, how they perform in the World Series, the fact that they made it here, awesome. So with that being said, our job as followers of Christ, as Christians, is simply to show the world that God really is very much alive and that he loves us and that he gave us a way through this broken world, a way to spend eternity with them, a way to get through whatever the world's going to throw at us. But oftentimes we are so stubborn and stuck in our own ways that we don't turn to God. We turn to our